All eyes are watching, and we've got to go out there and perform and prove what we can do. Hello boys and girls, and welcome to the preview and predicted lineup. West Ham against Arsenal at the Olympic Stadium, or I don't know what you call it, to be fair. The running track. What on earth do they call that place? Is it the Olympic Stadium? I think it is. Honestly, don't know. I don't think even West Ham fans like their stadium. But anyway, we're playing at that big bowl that Mo Farah run around and got loads of gold medals, along with Usain Bolt and everyone else in the Olympics. But yeah, in all seriousness, this is going to be a very tough game. West Ham have very much surprised me this season. They were actually one of my tips for relegation. I felt at the start of the season they looked like a side that was going to struggle, and David Moyes was probably one of the names you're thinking could well be on the list of managers sacked during the course of the season. It's very well known that West Ham fans do not like their owners, and the majority don't like David Moyes, but I think that he's turned that around. And a lot of their fans actually, got a lot of time for David Moyes, and they're given the benefit of the doubt that he's done some fantastic things. And I actually feel that, maybe no fans in the stadium has helped West Ham this season. All clubs have their issues within the fan base and certain things that happen, but West Ham in particular have been very vocal about their displeasures of what happens on the pitch. We've all seen the images from a couple of years or so ago where one fan in particular ran onto the pitch, picked up the corner flag and actually planted it in the centre circle. And then the owners actually had to be escorted out of the stadium during the match because fans were so angry they were trying to get into, the director's box area. Absolutely staggering. And I suppose, West Ham's issues are the fact that they left their home. As an Arsenal fan, you should know all too well. But at least we moved into an actual football stadium. It will never replicate Highbury, and it will never give the memories that, Highbury gave us. But at least it's a football stadium, like I was saying. The problem with West Ham is that they left Upton Park, and, mate, I've been there myself. That's a proper football stadium. Historic, memories, tradition. And I was sad to see it go. And I'm not even a West Ham fan. But it was even more sad to see it, move across to where they went to and out of their spiritual home and go in what is an athletic stadium. Let's be real. If you've ever been there, you need binoculars to see the pitch. They try covering the running track and everything, but it just doesn't feel like a stadium. They've got loads of bubble machines from Smith's toy store there. There's not a feel. It just isn't. But let's get back to the football. Like I said, fair play to West Ham. They've been absolutely superb this season. You look at the Premier League table, they're sitting 5th place on 48 points. And I'll tell you something, the reason why this is a big game for Arsenal is that although we're 10th in the league, we win this game, we actually go 4 points behind West Ham. And given the games that remain, 9 games after this, and the running that we've got, which is quite favourable, we could have a very, very late push for those European places. And, we go into this knowing that the international break is around the corner. The one thing we don't want is to go into an international break on the back of a defeat. We've had a fantastic week. Yes, we might have lost on Thursday, but I can't see us playing like that again. Absolutely no chance. I really can't. But we've beaten Spurs. We beat Olympiacos away. We're through to the quarterfinals. We've had an excellent draw when you think about it. So when you look at the league table, it's an opportunity. And when we come back, should I say, from the international break, we're going to be playing Liverpool at the Emirates. And then we start to get that real favourable run. I think there's Chelsea away left. But then everybody else, Very favourable. So yeah, it's going to be a massive game. Big game. They've got some danger players. Mikel Antonio, Souček, amongst others. Declan Rice. Yeah, they've got some really good players. And like I said, they're playing well. Lost last time out at Manchester United. Bit of a lacklustre performance, to be fair, from them. Over, what I've seen from them from late. They've been playing really well. So I was quite surprised at that one. But play to the way that we've been playing. Play on the front foot. Be aggressive. And I think we can win this game because our record away against West Ham is absolutely superb. Since the Premier League began, West Ham have only beaten us 3 times at home in the Premier League. We scored more goals away from home against West Ham than any other Premier League team. And in London derbies this season, Arsenal picked up more points than any other side. So, yeah, the statistics are there to back up why we should go into this full of confidence. So, team lineup's going to be crucial given the fact that we did play Thursday. I think rotation again will be key. West Ham have had, a whole week's break and time to prepare. So, interesting. And with that said, let's go and get into that starting lineup. Starting off in goal, Leno. This is a position that does not change and it's very straightforward. Right back, I'm going to bring back Cedric, and I hope he was being rested in the Europa League with this game in mind. All day long, he starts. Right centre back, David Luiz, and experience will be needed. The diagonal passes to get out from the press will be needed, and very straightforward. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Gabriel. Need his physical presence, need his pace and his power, because he's going to be, really tested against the likes of Antonio and Souček, amongst others. And I'm going to go with Gabriel for this one. Left back, Tierney, and he will want to have a better time than, his last game at, West Ham, because that was the place where he had his shoulder injury and dislocated it, I believe. So he'll want to, put that one behind him and go out there and perform in this game. In the midfield, first of all, Thomas Partey, absolutely no problem at all. Came on Thursday and he will start this game. His presence and everything is needed. It's as simple as that. He's going to have a nice 2-week break after this because he's not actually travelling to the Ghana games because of COVID restrictions and everything. Arsenal and Ghana have come up with an agreement, so Thomas Partey is going to be rested. Alongside him, Granit Xhaka. I believe this will be his 17th game in a row if he completes 90 minutes in this game. Staggering statistic, to be fair. And Granit Xhaka, the best you see of him is when Thomas Partey is playing. Simple as that. Attacking free, this is where there can be some changes, and I would like to see some changes. On the right hand side, Pepe. I know he started on Thursday, but I'd like to see him back on that side, and most notably with Cedric behind him. In the 10, Martin Ødegaard. I thought he was fantastic when he came on Thursday. And he starts for me. The creativity, the way he picks up space in those little pockets, absolutely superb. And I want to see more of it. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Martinelli. Had a little cameo against Olympiacos and he looked very lively. And I would start him, to be fair. Played the game against West Ham last season and scored a very vital goal in that game. And I feel the same kind of scenario is needed. So that's what I'm going to go with. Up front as the main striker, Alexandre Lacazette. I'm going to bring him in ahead of Aubameyang. And I feel that, he deserves another opportunity. Aubameyang was awful on Thursday. So why not? I think that he'll be able to play the system perfectly and bring those players that are behind him into play. So that's what I'm going to go with. So there we go. That is my preview and my predicted lineup. Leno, Cedric, Luiz, Gabriel, Tierney, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Nicola Pepe, Martin Ødegaard and Gabriel Martinelli with Lacazette up front. That is 5 changes from Thursday night's game. But I don't think that makes us weaker in any way, shape or form. I think that actually makes us stronger in certain areas, to be honest. And it's a big game. Get this win. Keep going about our business and then see where we end up in May time. And, a victory here puts us 4 points behind West Ham. So, big opportunity and, yeah, I hope we can get the job done. And then we can go into a nice 2-week international break. And then pray that everybody's gone on international duty does not get injured. Because at the moment, it's a clean bill of health. And that's unusual for Arsenal. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.